Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdom video. I'm Legend Ronnie and today I want to show some reports that might just change the meta for garrison in Rise of Kingdom. Big shout out to Eldu from TH59 for sharing me the reports and trying this crazy idea with Flavius. And big shout out to our 1682 players garrisoning, rallying, field fighting, filling, whatever they have been doing. It has been a great KVK for us. And I want to mention just a couple of names because it's too many names to name all of them. We have Dolmir, we have CJ, we have our King KVD or aka the Bubble King Momo, and obviously there is a couple more, but the list would be too long. They have been our MVPs in rallying and garrisoning and definitely gave us some very nice and positive trades. And that's why some of them I will show you in this video. So what I'm going to show you in this video is definitely going to shock you. I mean, I was shocked when I saw, and this is definitely something that me personally I was not expecting is going to happen. Flavius leading garrison with Scipio Africanus as a second in command. So it is exactly how you see in the report. Full infantry versus archers. So we can go a little bit into the troops buff. So we can see that this is not even a max skill Flavius. This is a 5-5-2 Flavius. It has the Martel's counterattack and it has the Lionheart from Richard. And the rally went with really good buffs, Belisarius and Minamoto. These are their troop stats. So obviously he went heavy on the base health plus 14. It is pretty big. It has infantry base attack and infantry base defense, so I'm guessing that these are his special talented items, and I can tell from this that his accessories are not special talented. As you noticed, the garrison was not reinforced. It's ups and down, plus and negatives. It means that it's kind of the same players going in and out, just trying to keep this garrison full. By power wise, you can also tell that there is a lot of T5s in the garrison and there is a lot of tier 4 in the rally. There is also a couple of people that got hit from the AoE because that's why people used to like Zenobia and YSS so much, and people will keep saying that YSS will not be replaced for the same reason, because it does AoE, right? So it doesn't matter if it only hits 3 targets, but for example, it hits a target like this just 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and this is what happens. They get hundreds and thousands of dead. But now we have Scipio. So you saw the rally report as well, and now this is the additional dead that people are taking from random AoE, either walking through the flag or next to the flag or probably reinforcing the rally. So there is various reasons, and they just get hit by Scipio, which by the way does 2000. If you're wondering why Scipio in garrison, is his skills really working in the garrison? So the only skills that are not working from Scipio in garrison is his 4th skill. When troops on the map take skill damage, there is a 50% chance to reduce this damage by 30%, and the shield, etc. It says when troops on the map. You are in a garrison, you are in a flag, this does not take effect. I can 100% tell you because I checked the report, this one has effect in garrison, this one works in garrison, except the Mars speed, and obviously his primary skill with 2000 damage factor and reducing the health, and then you have his expertise with skill damage and when the target is silenced. Now from what I have noticed, I can 100% tell you that it is a very fast skill rotation from these 2 commanders, because Flavius has the skill tree. I have asked for the talent tree and I have asked for the equipment. The player said that he will show them to me, but he asked me nicely to not share them, because I told him I want to do a video, and he said okay, I can show them to you, but please do not share them. So I have to respect that from the players. But my best guess is that if you're really looking for a talent tree for Flavius, I'm going to make sure to post a card on the top. I've done a video and I've done Commander Spotlight for Flavius, or you can simply check the description of the video for a link to my Discord and you'll find the talent tree for Flavius. Now considering what equipment he has on his Flavius, I mean it's pretty logic that he had legendary infantry gear with special talent as much as possible. And in terms of accessories, that can vary. But I would 100% with this kind of combination go with the Horn ring. I mean, like the usual Horn ring that everybody does. Right, so now that I introduced this march, this setup, I'm definitely going to go and show more reports, so don't feel like, okay, so one report that doesn't mean everything. So I'm going to go show you a lot more reports. I have like 10-15 reports, but on the first one I had to explain you a couple of things so you understand. So this is another report against XY and Nevsky. So if I go on the troops buff, the same thing, and this is the XY and Nevsky cavalry based defense and cavalry based attack. So it did had some relics. So this is another report, again is the same player, and again you can also check a little bit by the power, and the power can also tell you a couple of things. And of course, also on the previous reports there is AoE, so there is deaths from the AoE as well, people just walking around or reinforcing or getting random hit. So this is the flavor of Scipio. It's not the fact that it's also demolishing rallies one-on-one, but it has the AoE, which kind of spices things up a little bit. This is another report as well. This one was cancelled a little bit later. So you could also say that probably they were struggling with reinforcements a little bit, because you can tell by the flag. So you notice on the flag the line that was going plus, 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 plus. So it means that they were definitely needing a lot of reinforcements, and then there is a pause and the line doesn't go down. It means that on this part of report the rally was very low, and you can also see that they cancelled at 100k. And this is when you can tell that people are running low on troops, when you see rally leaders, because they are max tech, launching rallies with 2000 troops. It hurts, but it is what it is. That's things that happen in every KVK when troops are really low. This is another report. It was the same two players, and this is also very visible. 4.1 versus 4.6. On this one the flag was burned, so as you notice the power difference 7.4, 6.8, and it says remaining troops, but you can tell by the line that this time the flag burned, and you see the couple of negatives at the end. And they also swarmed. Still the garrison won. There's still a very, very positive trade. If you are able to reinforce the garrison, I mean, the trades are amazing, but obviously they're not doing so well with the reinforcements. Troops are getting low on both sides, and it's been a crazy KVK. This is the third day we are defending on this past 7, and a lot of people are running very low on troops. So this is another report, and it is pretty devastating against archers for some reason. You can see the troops buff. It used maybe a little bit better. I'm not sure why he went with a counterattack on archers. Archers don't benefit so much from counterattack. And this is not another one against a different player, a different archer player. This one used the Minamoto, which seems to be doing a little bit better. And this one seems to be another Flavius. This is a 5533 Flavius and a max skill Scipio. Okay. Or he might have just resetted his Flavius to try to get some better skills somewhere else. Maybe get the 4 skill up with increased all damage, I'm guessing. Because it's pretty visible on this report that it is 5552, so he definitely resetted his Flavius on the previous report, and I think he forgot to put 1 point. Now that you've seen all those reports, I need to show you from our part with a max Flavius to show you some reports and how well Flavius is doing in garrison, being first with a Scipio as a second. And I also think that in the future this is going to be the meta. Now while I'm doing this video, there is action going on over here, and as you notice, they can't burn our flags. We're just keeping Flavius and Scipio in the flags, and our flags are not burning anymore. So we found this, and we are using this setup since this morning, and it has been giving us really good trades. Now I'm gonna show you another report, and this is where the part comes where you have to understand the whole aspects of a report, before you judge it. Because now you've seen all the reports that I showed you earlier where Flavius and Scipio gives you so good trades in garrison. We've tried to defend the pass with the same combination Flavius and Scipio, but unfortunately the pass was tier 1 spammed as well with tier 1 troops, so there's a lot of debuffs. So as much as I keep going, this is just tier 1 troops. Some marchers were solo hitting for whatever reason, I don't know. There were people smashing their marchers on the pass as well, swarming with the rallies. But the problem is, on this report, we took the pass and people were rallying cities. So everyone went on a rally city frenzy, which means that a lot of the troops were being sent out. There was very few troops that were able to defend the pass, so they just sent a rally, and we tried to defend with full infantry and it didn't work. Now Dolmir told me that shortly after he switched to Zenobia YSS, which it seems that it didn't help either, but it was saved the garrison that was when the rally hit, which was Flavius and Scipio. And this is why I'm saying that you need to see the entire aspects of a garrison or of a rally, because this is where the first thing starts. You already see siege in the garrison, then you see archers, siege. So it was not a full garrison, it was a all flavor type of garrison. And when is that, you can pretty much rally with anything. You can do an X, Y, and William if you want. You can probably get positive trades, because the pass was under reinforced at all times, because they weren't able to keep it up because too many marchers were being sent out in rallies and people were not stopping to rally cities instead of defending the pass. And we weren't so many online either. So you see again, archers. People just put in the garrison everything they have. Archers, siege again. We just had to keep the pass, so we tried everything. So this doesn't mean that Flavius and Scipio doesn't work. When you see a big report like this, it means that the pass was very bad reinforced. And then you see cabs, you see siege with archers, siege again. So when it's this amount of siege that is keep going in the pass at that time, siege again, then cabs, etc., and it goes like that, you're obviously gonna get a very bad trade. Yeah, this is where someone was swarming, and he didn't took really bad trades. I mean, this looks very decent. I believe he noticed that the pass was going low, so he just wanted to try to help it out, to boost it. He tried with another march here. He took 200k dead, 300k, so this is another march, which, this one didn't worth it for sure. But now I can show you from Dolmir, who has a Max Flavius and Max Scipio, how he's doing in garrison. As you notice, full infantry this time, all the way down, so there was no mix of troops, no shenanigans putting all the flavors in the flag. There's only infantry inside, and these are the results against XY and Nevsky. Power wise, it's almost equal, because they're probably using a little bit more tier 4 in the rally with the reinforcements. So definitely a very devastating garrison in my opinion. And you have to take note that Flavius starts to do more damage once the rally goes under 50%. So until a rally leader march goes to 50%, this takes a while, especially if it's a low amount of troops. He's not using a 400k march, a 300k march. The rally leader will go low very hard. It will take a lot of time. And only then Flavius, with his amazing primary skill, starts doing the additional damage, right, to do more damage. So in a longer rally report, Flavius and Scipio should do a lot better. And obviously is the AoEs on the flag like usual, which you are winning very good having a little bit of AoE. And this is against Pakal and Harald. I think it's probably the only one, Pakal and Harald, that they tried. So 200k versus 354k, 1.8 versus 2.8, and obviously a little bit of AoE reports as well. So I think it's safe to say that Flavius and Scipio is working very well in garrison, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. This is your boy Legend Ronnie signing off. Peace out, till and take care. See you on the next one, and stay safe out there, my friends.